Morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. It is September 21st, 2020, and I hope you are ready to have a fabulous new week. We'll be stepping into fall this week, and hopefully, our temperatures will be really cool and relaxing, but not cold yet. We can start seeing the fall leaves turn and, enjoy football. So, like I said, it is Monday, September 21st. Welcome back to school. Today for lunch in the cafeteria is bacon, macaroni, and cheese. And tomorrow for breakfast, the grab and go option will be a ham breakfast sandwich. All right. Today we are expecting our highs to be around 87 degrees, so pretty warm for this time of the year. Our current temperature is 44 degrees, but it feels like 42 outside. Around lunchtime, we're going to experience temperatures starting at 71 degrees at 11, but by 1 o'clock when our 5th and 6th graders come in to eat lunch, our temperatures will almost be at 80 degrees, so about a 10 degree difference during the lunch hours. We have no subs in the building today, but Nurse Fricky is not here today. Please make sure that you keep the traffic to the nurse's office to a minimum. Come down for emergencies only because we will be shorthanded in the office, and Kristen is a hard worker, but it's hard for her to do everything in the main office and the nurse's office as well. So we appreciate your assistance with that. I do have some announcements. I know last week I talked about organization, and obviously organization is something Mrs. Holman really needs to get better at. That's probably one of my biggest goals every single year. I have lost some papers. They are actually some of the staff shout-outs. So if you happen to see them floating around, I'm not sure where I laid them down, I would appreciate it. And while you're looking for those, I've also lost my sunglasses. They're brown, and they are a prescription sunglasses, so if you find them, I don't think you want to wear them. But if you happen to find them, I would appreciate it. I have no idea where I left them. Okay, other special days today. We have no birthdays at Morrill Elementary School. We will celebrate somebody tomorrow, but it is International Peace Day. International Peace Day is a day celebrated throughout the entire world. It's a day where we want to end war and violence and all of that, and we want to put aside our differences. It's only one day, but the hope is that someday that day will turn into 2 days and 3 days and 4 days, and one country will spread to 2 countries, to 3 countries. So we are hoping for a day where that will get better. This day was established by the United Nations in 1981, and it was first celebrated on the 3rd Tuesday of September. But in 2002, the United Nations changed this so that it is now always celebrated on September 21st. It is also Miniature Golf Day. So this is a sport you don't have to be good at, because miniature golf, with all the twists and turns and the tricks and the windmills and all the little things you have to go through, is more of a game of luck than it is skill. So if you're bored, maybe you can, I think our closest one is Torrington, but maybe you can take a trip to Torrington and play some miniature golf. And World Gratitude Day. It is a day to show your appreciation for people who help you out and do things for you. So it is World Gratitude Day, also celebrated every year on September 21st. So let's talk about some rules that will help us. Every week, I try to do this on Monday so that we can look for different things throughout the week. Rule 21 is protocols. These are certain classroom directions or protocols that help us be organized and efficient, on task, and we do this so that we can be productive citizens in our classrooms. So, one thing that we want to do, one protocol that probably is true in almost every classroom, because you know some teachers have different rules and we have to learn to adapt and code shift when we go to one room to the next. We don't get out of our seat without permission. I know I even remind kids of this in the cafeteria. If you're sick, there's an exception. We want you to get to the trash can immediately. Let your teacher know and we'll get you to the nurse. That's if you're going to throw up. We don't want that to happen to anyone. So that's the only time that we get out of our seat without permission, unless your teacher has given you different guidelines in your classroom. Do not speak unless you raise your hand and the teacher calls on you. If you ask a question and you are responding, or if it's recess or lunch, or the other time is if I instruct you otherwise. For example, if it's class time and you're doing group work, then that would be a time that you could talk without permission. So we want to make sure that we're doing that so that our teachers are able to talk and the other classmates are able to listen. It shows respect. And also, if I'm always blurting out the answer, I'm not giving anybody else a chance to do their own thinking. So we need to have these protocols in place. Your teacher probably has even more protocols. They keep your classroom running smooth and efficiently so that everybody can do their best learning. All right, Rule 22. Again, this is one of those things that your classroom teacher may have a different rule or expectation. Every teacher gets to set their own rules, and it's our job to figure out what those rules are and follow them, even if they're different than somebody else's. So when we're talking about food and water, you may get a drink when I'm not teaching. That's just being a good student. You want to listen to what your teacher's saying. You can wait until they're done teaching to get a drink. If you are given a snack or a treat, eat it politely and clean up your mess. It should not distract anybody else from learning. One thing I would say about drinks is it might be a little bit different since we have water bottles this year. All right. Rule 23. Learn people's names. Quickly learn the names of other teachers in the school and greet them by saying something like this. Good morning, Miss Martin. Good afternoon, Mrs. Holman. That is a very pretty dress. If you are in line with the rest of the class, you are not allowed to speak to the teachers because of the no talking rule. Remember, we are very silent in the hallway. Now, if a teacher says something to you, it's okay to respond. But overall, talking is not allowed in the hallways because we are working on really quiet and quick transitions. You should speak to other teachers if you are entering or leaving the school on recess or on an errand or changing classes. If your teachers are at the door greeting you, it's polite to give them a greeting as well. Rule 24, the bathroom. Flush the toilet. Wash your hands every time you use the restroom. So many times I see kids leaving the bathroom without washing their hands. We want to make sure we are killing germs and not spreading them. Please wash your hands when you use the restroom. Use 1 pump of soap and 2 paper towels to dry your hands. Some of us have little hands. We might be able to get away with just 1. But the important thing is all trash goes in the garbage. So many times I walk by and I see paper towels on the floor. You need to make sure that you don't miss. Sometimes we're in a hurry and it might not go right in the trash can. Please pick it up. Or if you happen to see it, go ahead and pick up somebody else's. Maybe do that before you wash your hands, and that way you can wash the germs away. All right, one more rule for this week, and it is all about guests. Sometimes we have visitors to our school. If someone is coming to visit our class, we will have people that are coming to meet them. If somebody's coming to our school, a lot of times our 6th graders will make a banner welcoming them to school. And when the visitors arrive, we can shake their hands and tell them who we are. We can welcome them to our school. Another good thing is if it's somebody that's coming to our classroom, we might want to make sure that they have a visitor badge. If you see somebody that's in our school that you're not sure that they belong there, make sure to get a teacher and we can make sure that they have a visitor's badge and that they have checked in. All right, I think that that's everything I have today. I hope you have a marvelous Monday and a great start to your week.